Hang on, everybody. I'll leave that one out a little bit. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Bear with us as we're figuring things out.
So,
apparently my background is just not going to be wide enough for YouTube tonight. Oh, well. But it's so pretty. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. Love it.
All right. Hang on one second here. Let's get this taken care of, and then we'll get started.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Hang on. Everybody hang on.
And just as a heads up tonight, I cannot actually see our Facebook feed live, so Scott is putting it up on his phone. That means that it will be delayed. Thank God he got me turned off because I don't like hearing myself talk. It's a weird echo. So we will be having to look down for our comments on our Facebook page. So bear with us if we don't get to something right away. It's because we're going off of his feed, not off of the live feed. So hello, everybody.
Well, welcome back, everybody. This is another edition of Plum Crazy Adventures. We are the most plum crazy channel on the interweb. So thanks, everybody, for coming in and joining us. Hey, we got 4 viewers up there already. Mom and Dad's in on, YouTube. Thank you. Forgot where I was for a minute. It's nice to see everybody again. Sorry I've been out for a little bit. I was feeling under the weather couple weeks ago, and actually last Monday night I wasn't feeling the greatest either. So, but I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm feeling good, and I'm ready to talk some travel.
Oh boy!
So, a couple things that we're going to do tonight. Tonight we're actually showcasing Gold Peak Tea.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So
they've been in our fridge for 2 weeks. So,
so we've been trying to get those on the live and stuff. And just wanted to talk about them for a couple minutes here. Gold Peak actually has a really good one here. I'll come in a little bit closer. There's a California raspberry, and come up there. Everybody on Facebook can see that. They also have a Georgia peach tea. These are really good. I love the Georgia peach teas. And
I like the raspberries.
Yeah.
So.
And my favorite, the extra sweet tea. Because you know what? I'm just an extra sweet kind of guy. I'm so sweet, I got to have extra sweet.
I'm not commenting on that.
So, anyway, do you want a raspberry?
I would like the raspberry,
all right,
please.
That one's yours. I'm going to go crack open the sweet, or the Georgia peach. Now, they also have an unsweetened.
I don't know if I can get it. There we go.
Jeez. So, anyway, cheers to everybody. Thanks for joining us. Clink. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like this one.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good Georgia peach. So anyway, guys, tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yes, we're going to be talking about the Animal Kingdom Lodge this evening, so make sure that you stay in as we get into that in a little bit. But before we get into the Animal Kingdom Lodge, I wanted to go over news because there has been tons of things happening at Walt Disney World and other places in theme park world. So just want to kind of get into that, and there's a lot. So hopefully I will hit everything. I had a lot of things planned out for last week. Obviously we didn't do our live last week, so there will be some things that has happened instead of is happening this week. So just keep that in mind. The first thing is Gatorland. That's not something I've talked about on here before, but that is something that you can do while you're in the central Orlando, Florida area. That is a lot of fun if there's something that you're wanting to do that isn't the normal theme parks, Universal or Disney World, SeaWorld, things like that. They are celebrating an upcoming anniversary, and they're bringing back Gatorpalooza because of that.
Awesome.
Gatorpalooza is going to be held on May 14th and May 15th. It will feature games, live music, and more. So it's just going to be a weekend thing celebrating their anniversary. And with that, they're also going to bring back the 2nd annual Florida Man Challenge. And it just sounds like it should be on a Mikey and Big Bob show.
Yeah, it should.
I want them to go down for this. I think it'd be hilarious. It's a triathlon-style competition, but you actually go through a swampy area that is infested with gators.
Okay.
Isn't that fun? I love it. So if anybody is interested, again, that is going to be the weekend of May 14th and 15th. So if you want to do it, we need to get you guys booked into your room and get your tickets right away so that we can make sure that you get to do it. So
bring your nerves to steel.
Yeah, amen to that.
Good Lord, I don't know if I'd want to do that.
Over at Universal Orlando, they did. I talked to you guys a couple of weeks ago about their special needs rooms that they're putting in. One of them is already open and ready to go over in Universal Orlando Studios. They are also releasing a visitor guide for guests with autism, and I think that that's absolutely awesome that they are doing that. I think it's something that is really going to help people because even if you are not on the spectrum and you just have anxiety like I do, it can be very overwhelming at Universal Orlando from time to time. So I like that they're doing this for people so that they have a way to kind of be able to judge what's going to work for them, what's not, and have ideas on things to do to avoid possible triggering situations while they're at the parks. I love it.
That's great.
So also, I wanted to add this. Nikki actually brought this up on Rick and Nikki's weekly roundup that they do every week. It was a couple of weeks ago. But there is a Facebook group called Universally Special, okay? And it has tips and support and all kinds of different things in it. So that if you guys are thinking about going to Universal or Disney, because they do talk about Disney as well, check out the Universally Special Facebook page.
There is a face that I have not seen in a long time. Hi, Brian Brand. It's good to see you joining us tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
My friend, it's been too long. We need to catch up.
Yes, we do.
And Mom, yes, the raspberry Gold Peak tea in these, I believe you guys buy it in 6-packs. The only 6-packs that we carry right now, as of today, is the sweet, the zero sugar, and unsweetened, and the green tea. Those are the only ones that they carry in the 6-packs right now. But
interesting.
They are working to get everything back online. You know how it is. It's just things are taking their time. So,
yep. Okay. Other news over at Universal Orlando, they are going to be having a new event. Okay, this is called Music After Dark. It's going to be from August 25th through August 27th, and sales actually began on April 15th. Now, this is not a cheap trip, let me tell you. August 25th, you would check into your hotel. It's going to be one of the premier hotels, Portofino or Hard Rock. I don't believe Royal Pacific might be on that one. I don't think it is, though. Again, this is my info from a week ago, so bear with me. You're going to check into your hotel. You're going to go and experience a private block party over at City Walk that night. And you're going to have unlimited food, drink, and more while you're there. So that's a pretty cool start to your weekend. Then on August 26th, you can go into the parks from 2 to 7 without having a regular park ticket. Obviously, if you're an annual pass holder or you have park tickets, because you're there, you can go in earlier. But 2 to 7, you're able to go in with this particular package that you have. Awesome. And then at 7:30 p.m., you're going to be able to go into Universal Orlando without any other crowds from 7:30 until 1 a.m. So you're definitely going to get a lot of rides in with Rip Ride Rocket and stuff at night, which would be really cool. This is also going to include a Maroon 5 concert on the 26th in City Walk Stage at 8 p.m.
When is this?
And that is private. August 25th through the 27th. August 26th, Maroon 5 is doing a private concert just for this event. Music After Dark.
Guys, excuse me. I need to go get the luggage packed.
On August 27th, you can check out from your hotel and then choose whatever you want to do after that. Now, packages start at $1,000 a person in order to do this. It is not a cheap thing that they are doing, but it is, a 2-night stay at one of the premier resorts. Those are not cheap. Then you're also getting access to the event, and then your park tickets, not your park tickets, then your concert with Maroon 5. So there's a lot of things that are involved in this.
Well, I mean, if you stop to think and break down what it costs for tickets to go and sit in the nice seating area at a concert and stuff, and then you think about what you normally pay at one of those premier resorts, and your tickets. I mean, it's not far off, really.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, does that include food or anything, or is it?
It includes the unlimited food and drink on the night of the 25th, and then I believe that they're doing some food and stuff on the 26th as well.
Okay.
So there is some food involved. I'm sure alcoholic beverages you'll have to pay for yourself.
Oh, I'm sure about that. Yeah.
Now, if you didn't want to do the whole thing, staying at the park and everything like that, and you just wanted to do the limited evening event and then the concert on that Saturday night, the 26th, tickets start at $500 a person for that.
Okay, well, that's not bad either. So, but I don't know. I mean, to be able to hang out and listen to Maroon 5 and just jam out with them for a little bit, that would be. I don't know. I'd probably put the money up for that. I mean, and to stay down there and be able to be inside the park, I mean, come on.
Yeah. The late night park thing is what's interesting to me.
Yeah. That to me, we're late people anyway. I mean, we'd rather be up until 1 or 2. Well, we used to. I don't know so much anymore. Coke kind of beat that one out of me, right?
Pretty quickly, too.
Yeah. We go to bed at 1 o'clock, be up at 5 o'clock to start running around. Yeah, it's just.
So. That's something interesting. So if anybody is a huge Maroon 5 fan, definitely let us know. We'll see what we can do to get you in there. Well,
while Megan clears her throat and takes a drink, I'm going to talk to you guys for a minute. Guys, don't forget that we do, all of you up on the Facebook channel, don't forget we have a YouTube channel. And you need to go and subscribe to our channel to follow us, watch all of our videos and stuff, like it. Tell everybody you know about our channel so that way they will start following us and liking us and watching our videos too.
Yep.
Also, everybody that's watching on YouTube, don't forget that we have a Facebook page. And the Facebook page would be Plum Crazy Adventures, and the YouTube channel would be Plum Crazy Adventures.
Yep.
So check those out. And we're also on Instagram too. So check us out there too.
Deb, let's just go ahead and let him sleep. He can catch the replay.
Yeah.
He's had a big day today. Other news, Jamaica. I haven't talked about that fun island too often. They are officially done with their COVID restrictions for coming in and out of their country. They are no longer requiring the testing to enter their country as of April 16th. Now, I will say that you will need to test in order to come back into the States. That has not been lifted, but it's another step in the right direction. So super excited about that.
That's great.
Disneyland. Oh my gosh. Disneyland has so much news and I am so excited. And I really, really wish that we had time to plan this so that we could have gone out there because, oh my goodness. There's a giant dog behind us. He's very grumpy right now, apparently. What's the matter, Bruce?
You want to come in and say hi? Because I heard you guys were talking about Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I wanted to say hi.
Yes.
That's the big pup. Come on.
Yep. Somehow he's the baby.
All right, let's talk about Disneyland. Okay, I know you want to go to Disneyland, but not right now.
So over at Disneyland, they have brought back the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Yes, I was so excited to see that. To see the
it
dragon all lit up,
floats.
and it had the turtle all lit up. And oh my gosh, I know I'm jumping ahead here, but did you see the popcorn things?
Yes.
Oh, I love them. They are the light up popcorn buckets. They light up. I mean, I was like, oh my God, I got to get on a plane. We need to go to California.
Yep. And the turtle sipper.
Yeah, they got the dragon and the turtle. I mean, I was like, oh my God, that is great. I love it.
Yep.
It's so great to see that.
Yep. So, don't know how long those are going to be available. They had insane lines for those when they came out this past Friday. But what he is talking about is the Light Up Turtle Premium Sipper. It does light up. And then they also had the Elliot popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
So any of you that are familiar with Pete's Dragon, Elliot, the dragon, it's really cute. So, and he lights up.
It was one of my favorites, actually, Pete the Dragon.
Elliot.
Or, yeah, Elliot the dragon. Pete's.
Pete's the kid.
Pete's the kid. Sorry.
It's been a few years. We need to refresh ourselves on that one, I think.
Apparently.
So, so yes, very, very excited about that. Also, they brought back Disneyland Forever. Facebook is down, is what your mother just said. It looks like we're on. I don't know what's going on with that, Deb. Hopefully, somebody comment on our Facebook if something's not right on the Facebook stream. So,
Jeremy and Stacy's on.
Okay.
Up there, but it's not down here. Keep going.
So,
I'll work.
The Disneyland Forever is the fireworks show that they are doing over at the Disneyland Resort. Super excited. It goes along with the 50th celebration, and it's really cool. That is something that we personally haven't had a chance to experience yet. Kind of hope that maybe this fall they will have that when we finally get to go out there for our anniversary. Circle no volume. Circle no volume. I don't know what to tell you, Deb. So I see everything's good on here. So maybe something's going on with you guys.
Yep.
So also the Plaza Inn. I'm actually going to bring this up a little bit so I can make sure that I actually get this information where it needs to be. Yeah, I can hear it, Deb. So I don't know what's going on. It's back.
Something must be on your end there, Mom.
The Plaza Inn is offering the Main Street Electrical Parade dining package. Now, the Plaza Inn is a very nice restaurant in Disneyland that's right on the Main Street USA area, and they are very well known for their fried chicken. So they're going to do fried chicken, smoky mac and cheese, carrots, baby wedge salad, Mickey-shaped cornbread, and a berry cheesecake. And that's going to be part of their Main Street Electrical Parade dining package. And with that dining package, hi, Christopher. So with that dining package, you're going to be able to eat, and then you're going to have a designated place that you can go back to in order to get like premium seating for the Main Street Electrical Parade. Mm-hmm. Paradise Gardens is going to do a dessert party for World of Color. So
awesome.
That's another one. If you're wanting to have more of a premier seating or not having to wait for a very long time, make sure that you get the best seats. You can definitely do that. And then the Wine Country Trattoria is also doing a World of Color dining package. Again, World of Color is over in California Adventure. It also came back on Friday. So it's a very, very cool show. Well worth checking out if you have the opportunity to. Again, we never got to see that because they were in the process of renovating and getting Paradise Pier put together.
Right.
And so we missed out on most of Paradise Pier and also World of Color because they were working on everything in that area at that time.
Yep.
So we can't wait to go back and see World of Color. We're glad it's back.
Yeah.
So Wine Country Trattoria World of Color dining package. That's going to include a 3-course meal with dishes like chicken parmesan, fettuccine alfredo, salmon, roasted veggie, lasagna, and tiramisu, among other options. So if none of those sounded good for you, what's wrong with you first off? But also, they're going to have something that you're going to enjoy.
You had me at chicken parm.
I know. I
and
do.
Then the tiramisu.
Now, the other place that is doing something for the World of Color is the Storytellers Cafe in the Grand Californian. Grand Californian, for those of you that are not as well versed in Disneyland, think of Wilderness Lodge with more of a California theme to it, and its own private entrance in and out of California Adventure.
Yeah,
that
was
very, very cool place. Really, really like it.
And the monorail runs right through there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It's really neat to be standing there, and all of a sudden, here comes the monorail right over top.
It almost goes like right through the hotel. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
So,
it kind of mimics a little bit of the contemporary down in Disney World, and a little bit. It doesn't actually go into the hotel, but it goes like right through, and
it splits the buildings down.
We'll take her nose off.
So obviously Storyteller Cafe, for those of you that don't know, it's more of a buffet. And so it's going to be an all you care to enjoy buffet. that you're going to pay for with specialty suites and non-alcoholic beverages, and then you're going to get the reserved seating over at World of Color. Now, I will say, just because you purchase that package over at Storytellers Cafe does not mean that you're automatically guaranteed entry in to watch World of Color. You're still going to have your park ticket in order to get into California Adventure. Yep. You're also going to have to make sure that you have your park reservation for California Adventure as well. Mm-hmm. So, just as a heads up.
Now all right, so who is ready to book a vacation?
I know I am. I can't wait.
I'm ready to go. I've got the itch. It's the only downfall to me being the vacation relief guy for Coke. Like, everybody keeps going on vacation. I'm the guy that fills in for them. So, and I'm sitting there thinking, man, I want to be on vacation too. So eventually, one of these days, somebody's going to have to fill in for me. So
look at it this way. I mean, they're just going to have to book their trips with us.
That's true.
That way I can live vicariously through them while you have to deal with all their stores.
That's right.
I love it. So, all right. Now we're going to get into Walt Disney World, which is in Central Florida. Disney Springs is getting Salt and Straw, and it opened on April 20th. And you have no idea what that is. I am super excited about this. If you have followed Katie and Spencer from Best Life and Beyond at all, the one thing that they keep going back to that they get so excited about is the Salt and Straw in downtown Disney. And what that is it is a custom ice cream shop. And what they do is they do all these different flavors for the season. And then they do these really unique things that, like, most people never in a million years would ever try, but they do like little sample type things so that you can try different types of flavors of ice cream that they come out with. And some of them are really funky. And I'm really excited to try them when we get down to Disney Springs at the Salt and Straw down there.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. Actually, that is something you educated me right there. I didn't know that was coming. Of course, I haven't been around to watch the YouTube channel too much, and our friends that do the YouTube channels and stuff, I haven't been able to watch them a lot lately, but
no,
I've been busy with some things, trying to come up with some new things for you guys. So
yes, so we've been kind of dividing and conquering quite a bit over the past month. But I'm really excited about that. And something that was brought up by Rick over at Rick's Flicks is he's curious whether or not they're going to have to do virtual queue for Salt and Straw like what they do for Gideon's Bakehouse at Disney Springs, because it is so incredibly popular over at downtown Disney in California. That he thinks it's going to be just as popular, and they're going to have to do that in order to maintain the crowds at Disney Springs.
Wow.
I mean, Gideon's Bakehouse, I mean, it's been there over a year. Maybe it's almost 2 years now. And they still have virtual queues that are up to 3 hours long. And then once you get into that virtual queue and you get your call back or your text back to come back to the bakehouse, then sometimes you have to wait up to another half hour in their outdoor queue. Like, they won't let you in that queue until you have your text message.
Wow.
It's insane. And they sell out of stuff all the time.
Wow.
So really excited about that, in case you couldn't tell. Also, Expedition Everest reopened on April 16th. I know a certain person going in June that is going to be very thrilled about that.
Yes.
Jason, you better be watching. So I will say, though, it is confirmed, despite the long refurbishment, the Yeti is still in B mode, or as most people like to call it, the Disco Yeti mode. Oh, I don't know what that was, but that was great. Oh, I love it. So just as a heads up, the track and everything seems to be the same. It was just some regular refurbishments that needed to be done. So, okay, now I'm going to go through. I had a few things that I kind of want to bring up that were treats and things that Disney was doing for Earth Day. I'm not going to get into all of them because obviously some of them are no longer there because it was literally just for the week for Earth Day, which was this past Friday. But the one that I wanted to talk about is at the Animal Kingdom Lodge at the quick service restaurant called the Mara. And it's a plant in a boot, like literally a little plant in a boot. It is a completely plant-based offering. It is chocolate spice cake with a coconut ganache inside of a little chocolate boot mold, just like from Wally.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I loved it. So really sad I didn't get to try that because I would have been like, hey, I'm getting this. And depending on what spices are in there, I may have had some issues, but I have EpiPens now. So also at the Animal Kingdom Dino Diner, they had a drink called the Sea Turtle, and that was frozen blue raspberry and frozen lemonade with a wave of blue cotton candy on top. And it looked so cool. Also, over at the Animal Kingdom Thirsty River Bar, they have what is called the Yeti Sunset. Scott's really going to like this one.
Yep.
Jack Daniels, strawberry, and lychee lemonade.
Ooh, yes.
So, yes, he would have absolutely loved that one.
Knocked that one out of the park.
Uh-huh. So definitely wanted to bring those up. I hope that the Yeti Sunset hangs around for a while. It was brought in for the Earth Day season, but I have a feeling it's going to be really popular. Yeah. So hopefully it sticks around. All right. I need another drink.
Well, while Megan does that, we do have a featured item tonight that we wanted to kind of show you guys. So you drink, quit trying to talk.
I was just...
So... I wonder if anybody can guess what this featured item is. So, like, they come in all kinds of different colorings and stuff. So, can anybody guess what these are? Oh, look, it's a Mickey shape. So, I'm going to wait for a few minutes and see if anyone can guess what these are.
This is interesting.
So anyway, if you guys figure out what it is or think you might know what it is, please comment either on Facebook or on the YouTube channel. And so we'll see who can get close. And in about 5-10 minutes, we'll reveal what it is. So let's get back into the show.
So what we really wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is... What we really want to talk to you guys tonight about is the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Obviously, we were going to talk about this last week with Earth Day. We thought it would be a really great time to showcase one of our absolute favorite resorts. We didn't get to do our live last week.
Let's be honest.
We decided...
Let's be honest. It was a crappy day. It was snowing. I didn't feel good. She had to work. She didn't feel good.
I didn't get home until late.
Yeah, and it was just one of those days that, like, I was not feeling anything.
We were over it.
Yeah, like I walked in, I went right to bed. You know, I was
to be completely fair, yes. I think Nick crawled in bed with us too, and like we were all huddled under the covers, and it was just like no.
Yeah,
and we watched Big Bang Theory for like 4 hours. We were so over it.
It's like I just kept the curtains closed. I was like, I don't even want to look outside. It was just like so miserable. I was like, no. I was achy and just didn't feel good. So I just, you know what? I'm just staying in bed today.
Yep. So that's what happened last week. We were feeling very un-Disney and un-Earth Day-y. So we apologize for that. But we had so much great information. We think it's such a great resort. We still wanted to talk to you guys about it this week and carry it over a little bit. So the Animal Kingdom Lodge is a deluxe level resort at the Walt Disney World Resort compound, and it opened the Jumbo House section, or the main section, opened on April 16th of 2001. So a little bit before Earth Day, it opened up. The DVC section, which is known as Kadani Village, that one actually opened up on May 1st of 2009, and then there was still some construction happening there. They finished up and opened up the rest of the rooms by September of that year. So, excuse me. This has been a resort that has been here for a while. It actually surprised me that the Jumbo House opened in 2001 because I thought it was actually earlier than that it opened. But they did go through and do a big refurbishment over at Jumbo House, so the rooms have all been updated and such. That was happening actually while we were there last year because we weren't able to stay at the Jumbo House because they only had a few rooms open.
Yep. And
so
it was kind of weird looking over and seeing how dark it was too, like in certain sections, you know. But
it was really
I'm glad
interesting.
that it's done, and you know, I love the Animal Kingdom Lodge. I mean, it's one of those. It was a dream come true to stay there.
It was a bucket list.
Yeah, it was definitely a bucket list item, but it was so beautiful. I mean, you wake up and you're literally looking at the savannah. I mean, not the real one, but their savannah. And it was so cool just to see the giraffes just like, just walking by and like, holy crap, that's so neat. And then look out, there's zebras and all kinds of stuff. I loved it. I mean, sitting out on that balcony, just sipping a nice iced tea and just being able to just look out and just,
we had breakfast right there on the balcony.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt really weird eating the sausage on the.
Yeah, well, you also always feel just a tad bit weird when you eat a Mickey waffle and you bite off the ears.
Yeah, right. Sorry, Mickey.
Love you, Mickey. Anyway, I have a question for you. Do you know what jumbo means?
Did I smell the poo? No, actually, that's a really good question. A lot of people have actually asked us about that. You really do not smell any odor from the animals and stuff because you're so far up. Now, the first level of the resort is actually
at Kadani Village.
At Kadani Village is not hotel rooms. You go up one level and then you start like your first, second, third floor. But Disney does so well about keeping the savannah clean that there's no like odor or anything permeating from like the grounds and stuff below. I know they do regular checks. They go around and they make sure that, everything's taken care of. There's plenty of food. There's plenty of water, access to water and stuff.
Enrichment things happening for them. Yeah,
they have a lot of things. They'll lay, interesting thing, they'll actually leave some like the bamboo piece, or not bamboo, but palm trees and stuff the branches and stuff that will fall. They'll leave some of those for the giraffes to come through and actually pick up with their tongue and chew on and stuff. I don't know if it's per se so much to eat it, but it's more like of a thing for them to do. It's kind of like having a toy for your dog to play with or things like that. But that was
we got to watch one of them. It literally just like stripped that entire branch.
Yeah, it did.
Like completely. It was really interesting.
Oh. It's amazing. And apparently their tongues are.
Yes, they're.
They're very long and they can just. But yeah, it was really neat to be able to sit up there and see all that. So anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Meg.
That's okay, but you didn't answer my question. Do you know what jumbo means?
No, I do not.
It means hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So when you go to Jumbo House, it's hello house.
Hello house.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, do you know what Kadani means?
Goodbye.
Nope.
I want to take all your money.
It practically does.
Yeah.
It is actually necklace.
Really?
Yes. And the reason why it's called Kadani is because it's in the shape of a necklace for the Kadani Village.
That's really cool. I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. Like it's a half open necklace.
Yeah. And now that I'm sitting there thinking about it, it is. I mean, never thought. Wow, that's.
So I thought that was really interesting.
Disney thinks of everything. Those Imagineers, I'm telling you, they just.
Oh, I know.
They come up with everything. So I love it.
Now, there are 4 different savannas at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. You are going to have the Sunset Savannah, the Arusha Savannah, the Uzima, and the Pumbaa. We had no idea when we were there that there was a Pumbaa Savannah. We just thought that there were the 3. Pumbaa is actually on the other side of the pool area of Kadani Village, and that is where you can find all of the flamingos. We had no idea that there was another savannah over there.
Well, because the weather wasn't cooperating for us to be able to go to the pool.
Yeah.
So we never would have known that unless we went there.
Yep. So
it's kind of hard to go swimming when there's lightning going across the sky. So hair-raising experience we didn't want to experience that night.
No. Do you know what the first inhabitants of Animal Kingdom Lodge was?
Zebra.
Nope.
I'm
having fun with this, guys. Can't you tell?
Your mom?
No.
Oh, I mean.
Rude. I'm not playing with you anymore.
I'm sorry.
2 giraffes actually were the very first inhabitants of Animal Kingdom Lodge. They actually moved in and got settled in before they brought in any of the other animals or the guests. So I thought that was really cool. 2 giraffes. Now, Something that a lot of people ask me about, just because Disney is such a huge resort, it's really hard to kind of wrap your head around different things. So I wanted to say very quickly, Animal Kingdom Lodge is very far removed from everything else.
Yeah.
Is only going to be bus transportation to and from the parks. So that's something that you have to keep an think about.
Yep.
You can park there, but with it being a deluxe resort, it is $25 a night in order to park your vehicle. Now, if you do drive down and you have your vehicle, you can take your vehicle and drive it to the parks rather than waiting on buses. And you will not have to pay parking fees when you are at the 4 theme parks, because you're staying on site at Animal Kingdom. You're already basically paying that fee. So something to keep in mind.
Yep. And she's right. I mean, the Animal Kingdom Lodge is literally right almost on the edge of Disney property. I mean, you can actually stand like up on I think it was the 5th floor? Yeah, 5 floors. You go up on the 5th floor and you look out, and you can literally see out, and you'll see like gas stations and stuff that's not on Disney property. So that's how close.
And that's at Kadani.
Yeah, that's at Kadani, and that's how close it is to the outside world. That's not Disney World. So,
so just to give you guys a heads up, these estimates were taken from touring plans. I think that they're a little heavy, but it's better to overplan and rather than like go, I can get there in 10 minutes and it takes you an hour. So in order to get to Magic Kingdom by their buses, it's going to be about 50 minutes because it's clear on the other side of the Walt Disney World Resort Complex. For Epcot, 27 minutes. Hollywood Studios, 24 minutes. That makes sense because, I mean, Epcot and Hollywood Studios are actually very close together.
They're side by side.
Animal Kingdom, it was built actually to be right there with Animal Kingdom, and it still takes about 18 minutes to get there because you got to go around the savannahs and everything in order to get to the entrance of Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, it's a pretty good haul.
And then Disney Springs is about a 29-minute bus ride. So
you guys got
something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
If you are one of those like go, have specific reservations, things like that, it's going to take time to get from this resort to wherever you want to go on the rest of Disney property.
As we've said before in other videos that we've done, the Walt Disney World complex itself is the size of Manhattan times 2.
Yep. Isn't that amazing?
It's just mind-boggling. I mean 2 times the size of Manhattan. I mean, think about everything that's inside of Manhattan. Wow. That's phenomenal.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
You want to go ahead and tell everybody what it is since your mother had to guess it? Did you tell her about those?
Nope, did not. So anyway, these little nifty little things right here. See, everybody? Okay. All right, so take the lid off. And the nice thing is it has a little strap to hang, put it right on your arm. You push down, and you got a cup.
Yep.
These are really awesome to take into the parks with you because you can push them all right back up, put the lid back on.
Fits right in your pocket.
Fits right in your pocket or your backpack. You can take this. Now, think about this for a minute. Take these and use this to get water.
Yep.
Drink water.
Yep.
Go around, go to the freestyle machines, get a little ice, get some water.
Over at Universal, there's Coke freestyle machines everywhere. You can take those and you can get water for free and ice. At Disney, you can go to any quick service location and they're going to have a fountain drink section and you can get water from there. Yeah.
So keep in mind, you can get these wonderful products off of Amazon.
Mm-hmm. I think I got a 4-pack for
brown
$15,
orange,
$12, something like that. It was not very expensive. And I got the 4-pack because I couldn't find a 5-pack. But honestly, I don't expect JT or Noah to really be going together with us too often anymore with their work schedules.
No.
Places.
You never know. They might jump in.
If they do, then I'll be ordering a couple more.
Well, see, my big hand, you can't get it to go around. So it's kind of like stuck.
That's made for dainty people.
Yep. We'll put it on you. There we go. See, Well, look at that. It works on you.
Well, I have the hands the size of a child, so.
Mm-hmm. But so anyway, that's one of our featured items that we wanted to talk to you guys about. Yes, these, like I said, these great items are on Amazon.
Yes.
If you guys are interested in that, please send a message to Megan, and she will get the information over to you.
I can send the link right over to you.
And
someday I might actually get that Amazon shop to work. I hope.
Yep, that would be great.
It's not there yet. I think we had them in Boy Scouts. That would make sense.
Honestly, I think we did. Because when Megan pulled those out, she surprised me. She went shopping on Amazon. I mean, she never does that. But
not at all. We got more stuff showing up tomorrow.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think we have had those. I think those were actually originally like a Boy Scouts, like survival kit type thing. You get those to go camping and stuff, and it would collapse down so where you put it in your backpack and stuff and take it with you. But now these are safe to take into the parks, so you don't have to worry about them, yelling at you for having those with you or anything. So then. I thought that was a great idea.
Yes, I'm very happy with that find. So, Jumbo House. I wanted to briefly, because I know I'm coming up on 40 minutes already. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about each of the 2 resorts within Animal Kingdom Lodge. Jumbo House is the original house. It's the one I prefer, if I'm being completely honest. Mm-hmm. And this is the one that has... it's set up more as a hotel because it is not the DVC part of Animal Kingdom Lodge. So check-in is going to be at 3 p.m. Checkout is at 11 a.m. And your prices for these rooms are going to range from $400 to $1,050 a night. So it's not a cheap place to stay.
Yeah. There is definitely a bucket list resort to stay at.
Yes.
It's one of those things, if you've got little ones that are absolutely in love with animals and stuff, and they love going to the zoo, it's better to put the money out for this resort to stay there because they're going to have memories of this resort for years to come.
Yes. Now, Jumbo House has 972 rooms available. Nice. And of those rooms, there's 135 that are a standard view meaning parking lots, shrubbery, things like that. Mm-hmm. There's 136 pool view rooms, and then there are 724 Savannah view rooms.
Wow.
Now, they did this because they're set up like crawl African tribal villages where they basically encircle the camp so that they can keep their livestock and stuff inside. You'll notice that with Kadani's is kind of open. Mm-hmm. Jumbo House is more circular. And so what they've done is they've made sure that they have these Savannah View rooms and a lot of them because they know that's what people want.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, despite having 724 of those Savannah View rooms in Jumbo House, it's still hard to get them. So if that's something you want to do, we need to get it booked sooner rather than later. It's not a place where the prices go down miraculously 2 weeks before because it's still available.
No.
So.
No. And that's one of those, sorry guys, it's one of those places, resorts that does sell out. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you think you're holding off to get a better price, you're not going to get it.
No.
It's almost kind of like going on a Disney cruise. They don't have to lower the prices because they know that it's going to sell out.
People are going to buy it regardless.
Yeah.
It's happening with this girl. Oh, sorry, guys. So there is also 33 deluxe pool view rooms, 191 deluxe Savannah View rooms, 55 concierge rooms, and 5 one-bedroom suites, and 12 two-bedroom parlor suites. So if you're wanting to go with a big group of people, this is something that you can definitely do, and it will be like for this particular resort. And then maybe bring your price down a little bit, even though, yes, you're going to be paying out the nose for a 2-bedroom parlor suite here.
Yeah.
But what's interesting to me is the standard rooms are on floors 1 through 4. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then your deluxe rooms and your concierge rooms are going to be on floors 5 and 6. The 6th floor is exclusively for the concierge. And what I mean by concierge is it's a club level. You're going to have an opportunity to have breakfast foods laid out for you on the club level. They're going to have hors d'oeuvres in the afternoon. There's going to be bottles of water, different things like that for you in the club. So if that's something that is interesting for you, or you are trying to save some money, or if you don't have big eaters or something, there's something that we can do for you for that. So it really is. It works out well when we do it.
Mm-hmm.
When like we had the teenagers and stuff that were going with us all the time, because they eat everything in sight and they're always hungry. Like it was great.
They're
Just go.
Worse than the animals.
Yeah. Like for me, Scott, and Nick to go, it would not be worth it. We would not make anything off of it. So just something to keep in mind. Now, a couple of places that they have to eat there, and this is the biggest reason why so many people absolutely love Animal Kingdom Lodge, is the dining.
Mm-hmm.
The Jiko, the cooking place, okay? That is a fine dining restaurant. It is a AAA 4-Diamond Award restaurant.
Yeah.
They have a strict dress code, same as the, not the Garden Grill, the grill up on top of Contemporary. Why am I drawing a blank on what the name of it is? Debbie, help me out. You're going to tell me. So it is one of the fine dining options at Walt Disney World Resort. It also has one of the largest collections of South African wine in North America. Mm-hmm. So if you're a wine person, this is the place to go, because you're going to be able to taste some South African wine that's going to be very different from what you're used to drinking if you're having imported Merlots from France or Italian wineries, things like that. Yep. Also, the decor in this hotel is inspired by The Lion King, the opening scenes of The Lion King. Steakhouse 77. Nope, not that one. The one that's up at the top. Now, there's also a pair of wood-burning ovens that dominate the center of the room. So you're also going to have like wood-fired pizza-type things and stuff going on there as well. Mm. So there's a lot of African-inspired dishes, but if you are not all that adventurous with your palate, they do have other things that you can get. Well, you're there as well. Now, Bulma, Flavors of Africa, that actually recently reopened about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, I think. And it did reopen as a buffet as it was intended.
Awesome.
And what it was prior to the pandemic. This is a buffet style with African-inspired dishes. There's things like oxtail soup, watermelon rind salad. Like, we used to feed watermelon rind to the horses. I mean, Delta still loves them. That's our favorite treat. So I thought that was really interesting. Watermelon rind salad. There's also a Durban spiced roasted chicken, a Moroccan seafood salad. I ain't got it that high. We are not that rich. Never mind. There's also kids' favorites there, pizza, chicken fingers, things like that. It's also the home of zebra domes. So if you are a fan of those zebra domes, you can get an unlimited supply of them because you're at a buffet. Mm. We're not big fans of them. They have a very strange texture.
Yeah.
So... A lot of people do like them.
Yeah.
Maybe we just got a bad batch when we went. I have no idea. So there's also the Mara, which I had mentioned earlier. That's the quick service location that is very near the pool, which is the Uzima pool. And what is really cool about that place is there's different things that you can get there, chicken fingers for the kids, things like that. But they do have some nicer things on the menu if you're looking for something to grab that's quick, but you don't want to be stuck with kid fare or theme park fare.
Right.
Also, Uzima, I don't know why I can't say that, Springs is the poolside bar. And then there is Victoria Falls Lounge, which is a full drink menu and finger foods like wings and flatbreads and stuff that is actually above of the Mara. And the reason why it's called the Victoria Falls Lounge is because there's actually a waterfall inside of the main lobby area of Jambo House, and it sits right outside of that.
Yep.
So very cool. Uzima Spring Pool. That is the largest pool on Walt Disney World property. It is a whopping 11,000 square feet.
Dang.
I had no idea it was that big when we were there.
Yeah, it didn't look like it big.
It does feature a 0 entry for this pool. The reason being, it's just like a watering hole that you would find out in the savannah in Africa.
That's cool.
That's the reason why it's a 0 entry. It also has a water slide, hot tub, kiddie pool, and a play area for the kids as well. There is also, for those kids that need to burn off some more energy and you feel comfortable letting them spend some money, go over to Pumbaa's Fun and Games Arcade. Very similar, like just as a standard arcade. Not as good as Contemporary Resort, but definitely will give them some time to burn off some energy.
Yep.
There is also the Zahanati Fitness Center, which is open 24/7. If you are so inclined, you can also get a massage, facial, or body treatment, which are available during select hours. So there you go. Get yourself a facial. And then the last thing that is there at the Jumbo House is the Zawindi Marketplace. This shop is so cool. I really wish it had been open when we were there last year. They were doing a complete remodel and overhaul in it, so we didn't get to go in. But this place has a combination of Disney souvenirs and artist creations such as Zulu baskets, hand-carved masks, chess sets that have been hand-carved, or beaded gourds. So a lot of things that are there that I think is really cool. Yeah. Now, Kadani Village, obviously Kadani Village is the one that we have stayed in.
Yes.
Because there were more rooms available when we went last July.
Yep.
It has 458 rooms and is a DVC resort. So all of their rooms are going to be studio, 1, 2, or 3 bedroom villas. We stayed in a studio suite, which was really nice. Basically just a little bit larger of a king room with a sofa bed.
Yep.
But it did have a very, we were in an ADA accessible room. So it had a very large bathroom area and stuff, which was nice.
Yep.
Now the prices range for Kadani Village from $450 to $3,600 a night. You are looking at a multi-level 3-bedroom villa, which we got to tour. It was super cool.
That was.
And then check-in is going to be at 4 p.m. and check-out is at 11 a.m. Yeah. You want to tell them a little bit about that 3-bedroom villa?
Yeah, that 3-bedroom villa was really amazing because you could enter on what's the 3rd floor? Yeah.
Well.
Anyway, you can enter on 1 floor, and that would be like your living room and your dining room, your kitchen, and a bedroom and a bathroom and stuff. And then you would have an upstairs, which would also have another entrance up there on the other floor. Yeah. So if like you got a big family and stuff, and you're all staying there, and you don't want to interrupt anybody that's downstairs, you can come in on the upstairs floor too. And they had upstairs bedrooms up there. They had laundry. They had another bathroom up there.
I think they had 3 full bedrooms.
Yeah,
3 full bathrooms with 3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Everything. I mean, and the view.
Full kitchen, like bigger than my kitchen here.
Yeah.
Like it was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
With a dining table that would seat 12.
And you got steps to go up to the 2nd floor. You don't have to go out and go up to the next floor and go in. They got steps going up, and then you got this awesome bay window that is literally 2 floors, and it's just nothing but window. Yeah. And you can just look right out on the savannah. It is just breathtakingly beautiful. Did we do a video about that?
No, I have some footage for it, but I was never able to really put a video together to talk about it.
The downfall to that is we're not really sure if we were allowed to record it.
Yeah, we went in for a DVC.
Yeah, it was a DVC tour, and I wish we would have recorded it and asked and recorded it and done it like a great big video. But just if you guys haven't seen our video about us staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, it is on our YouTube channel. Go to that and watch the video and like it if you like it, and subscribe to our channel too.
Definitely.
Also, there's other videos about all the other resorts and stuff that we've been to so far, and we've got so many more to go to yet.
Oh,
and
yes.
There's just so much more to come. We just don't have enough time.
No. But I will say that the crown jewel of Kadani Village other than the animals, is Sanaa.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, absolutely loved this restaurant. That is where that amazing chocolate martini, if you guys follow our Instagram, that's where you can get that.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yeah. Well, she also put it on our Facebook page, and I shared it to my Facebook page. So if you guys saw that chocolate martini, oh yeah. Yeah, Meg
was good.
She liked that. She
that was
really
very
liked
good.
that.
Sanaa is actually inspired by Africa's outdoor markets. So you'll actually notice that when you are inside. You'll look up at the ceiling, and there will be a tent and tent pole that you got to go around and things like that in order to get to your seating. And then the different light fixtures and stuff are actually baskets and things that they've converted into.
It was so
light
awesome.
Fixtures.
It was beautiful.
All the way around, because it is a curved restaurant. Floor to ceiling windows where you get to look out over the savannah. And the East African cranes. Oh my gosh, I think they might be my favorite birds. I love them. They got these giant heads, like giant yellow pricks and stuff on their heads and stuff. Looks like they're wearing a halo. Absolutely love them. They have so much attitude. So they get actually right up against the windows while you're there. So they don't care about those barriers. They're going to go wherever the heck they want to go.
Yep.
Also, there is the Samawati Springs pool, and that is a completely different pool for Kadani Village. It is just outside of the lobby. You got to walk outside the lobby, go down around the parking lot a little bit in order to get to it. But it has a very long slide. It has kids areas for the kids to play in, and the pool itself ranges from 3 feet 6 inches to 4 foot 9 inches. So definitely a fun pool for the kids and for the adults to be able to go and have fun in there. So that was actually really cool. I got to explore that, and that is in our video. Nobody was allowed to be in the pool or around the pool area at the time because of the storms that were going through, but they let me go ahead and record, so it was really nice. Now, when the pool is open, there is the Mahi Pool Bar, which is near the Samawati, and you can get grab-and-go options like sandwiches and wraps and things like that, as well as specialty drinks, beer, and wine. There is also the Survival of the Fittest Center, which is near the pool. That is also in my video because nobody was using it, so I got to do a little bit of a showcase of that. And then there was the Johari Treasures. That is a small shop that is right in the Kadani Village Library. It has just a few souvenirs and stuff that you can get, and then they've got some things that you can take up to your room, milk, bread, donuts, things like that.
Little things that you
that you can grab so that you can do like breakfast or something in your room. So, and then the only other thing that I would say is if you guys are interested in doing staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, besides booking it with us, because you're going to get all of our knowledge. I mean, there's so much more that I can talk about, but we're coming up on an hour, so I don't want to keep you guys any longer. But definitely, when you book with us, I will help you request an upper level room. The higher that you are, the better of a view that you're going to get. Because if you're on floors 1 or 2, you generally end up with a it's kind of like a blocked view. So it's a little bit harder to see everything that is out on the savannah. It's much better to be able to look down on it. So
the higher you are, the better it is. So. Well, I tell you what, guys, I think we've learned a lot tonight, and Megan, I'm pretty sure that you're probably done talking tonight because you've almost lost your voice a couple times in there. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate everybody showing up tonight and joining on and hanging out with us for an hour and talking some travel, talking some Disney, different things that's going on. And excited to hear that Jamaica is opening back up. That is
other islands are following suit.
So it's good to see that things in the world are starting to come back. It's just one of those things, you know. I'm just excited because we're able to get back out and do some things and just enjoy life. But guys, anyway, don't forget to run out and pick up your Gold Peaks teas and stuff like we were talking about earlier. And don't forget about these wonderful featured items that we were talking about, those cups that are very easy to fold up and put in your backpack or fanny pack, depending on who you are.
Or your purse pants.
Or your purse pants, yes. So, or, you know, my generation, get those parachute pants out. You know, we didn't see Hammer Time,
not
baby.
Parachute pants.
But anyway, so check those out if you guys are interested in those, and email Megan or send a link or a message in one of our channels here, and Megan will answer that and get back to you and let you know where you can get that through Amazon. So, but anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here tonight. We've had a fun time, and it's now 9 o'clock, so it's time to head to bed.
Yes.
So, guys,
if you like this video, please make sure that you like it on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook channel. Also, subscribe or hit that like button so that you can see what we are doing both on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yep.
And then if I can ask you to go one step further over on YouTube, also hit that bell notification button so that you see when we upload new videos and when we go live on Monday nights.
Yep. Well, and I guess, Megan, do you have anything else you need to say?
No, but I love that you just used that segue. Oh,
guys,
too funny.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And as always, are you ready for your next Plum Crazy adventure?
Because we're ready to get you there.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.